6 weeks after Gemini 9A returned, NASA launched astronauts John Young and Michael Collins aboard Gemini 10. Launched on July 18, 1966, this 3-day mission proved that 2 spacecraft could successfully rendezvous and dock in space and helped perfect spacewalking, both of which were necessary in order to get to the moon. NASA launched a docking target vehicle, the Agena 10, about an hour and a half before Gemini 10. While docking with Agena went well, it used too much fuel and the mission had to be adjusted accordingly. During the mission, Michael Collins performed 2 extravehicular activities, or EVAs. The first was a stand-up EVA, where he stood up inside the spacecraft and photographed stellar UV radiation. For the second EVA, Gemini 10 rendezvoused with the Gemini 8 Agena Target Vehicle, and Collins retrieved experiments on both the target vehicle and Gemini 10. During this EVA, Collins struggled due to the lack of handholds and footholds on the craft and found it difficult to control his body. These issues, along with issues experienced by other Gemini spacewalkers, led to improvements in training, including underwater buoyancy training, which astronauts still do today. The Gemini 10 mission was the most complex spaceflight at that time. The astronauts accomplished their primary objective of rendezvous and docking, and completed or partially completed 8 out of 9 of the secondary objectives, including a dual rendezvous, the first use of a targeting vehicle, and retrieval of equipment from another orbiting space object. It was also the highest altitude a spacecraft had ever reached at that time. The mission lasted approximately 3 days, and the astronauts returned home on July 21, 1966.